10th Biology. Unit 14. Transportation in plants and circulation in animals. In this part, we are going to discuss about blood pressure, blood donation and lymph. This instrument is commonly seen in hospitals. For what purpose this instrument is used? This instrument is used for the purpose of diagnosis. What is diagnosed? The value of blood pressure is diagnosed by using this instrument. What is blood pressure? Blood flows through the blood vessels. The moving blood exerts pressure on the wall of blood vessels. Blood flows through the artery. This is an artery. The moving blood exerts a pressure on the wall of arteries. That is blood pressure. Blood pressure is the force exerted during the flow of blood against the lateral wall of arteries. We express blood pressure in two ways. One is diastolic pressure, another one is systolic pressure. Systolic pressure and diastolic pressure. We know what is systole. Contraction of heart is systole. What is diastole? Relaxation of heart is diastole. The blood pressure value we measure at the time of contraction of heart. At the time of contraction of heart, we measure blood pressure. That is systolic pressure. When the heart relaxes, we measure a blood pressure. That is diastolic pressure. So blood pressure has two values. This diagram shows the contraction of heart. When heart contracts, blood is pumped out with more pressure. The value will be the highest. This diagram shows relaxation of heart. When heart relaxes, blood is moving through the blood vessels with the lowest pressure, that is diastolic pressure. What is systolic pressure? It is the blood pressure that occurs at the time of ventricular systole. The ventricles contract and the blood is powerfully pumped out through the aorta and blood flows through the arteries. The value will be highest, that is systolic pressure. What is systolic pressure? During ventricular systole, the left ventricle contracts and forces the blood into the aorta. The pressure rises to a peak, that is highest level, which is referred as systolic pressure. This diagram shows a relaxed heart. When the heart is relaxed, the blood pressure value reaches the lowest level, that is diastolic pressure. During diastole, that is relaxation of heart, the ventricles relax and the pressure falls to the lowest value, which is referred as diastolic pressure. 120/80. What is the value? Already we discussed that blood pressure has two values. One is systolic pressure, the highest value. The lowest one is diastolic pressure. 120/80 is normal blood pressure. 120 mmHg, 80 mmHg. These two are normal systolic and diastolic blood pressure. When we run, the pressure, the value will increase. When we take rest, the value will change. When we are in tension, when we are sleeping, the value will change. But when the value is permanently above 120, when the value is systolic pressure is permanently above 120, that is 130, 140, that is a diseased condition. When the value is below 120 permanently or below 80 permanently, that is also a diseased condition. But in normal people also, blood pressure varies under different conditions. Blood pressure varies during conditions of physical exercise, anxiety, emotions, stress and sleep. So blood pressure has to be checked at rest. Hypertension, increased blood pressure, permanent increase in the blood pressure. The blood pressure is permanently above 120, systolic pressure above 120, diastolic pressure above 80. Low blood pressure, permanently it is low, that is hypotension. How to measure the blood pressure? With the help of an instrument, sphygmomanometer. Sphygmos means pressure, manometer is a physics instrument. This is a sphygmomanometer used to measure blood pressure. It will give details about high blood pressure and low blood pressure and normal flow of blood through the blood vessels. This is old type monometric. Modern stethoscopes are digital stethoscopes. The value will be displayed on screen. Sphygmomanometer is an instrument used to measure blood pressure. Another instrument is commonly seen in hospitals, labs, medical labs. This is called a stethoscope. This instrument is used to hear the sound of internal organs. Stethoscope is an instrument which is used to hear the sound of internal organs. It is used to hear heart sound, so a doctor can diagnose whether the heart sound is normal or abnormal. So a diseased condition can be diagnosed with the help of stethoscope. It is used to hear lung sound and other internal organs. It is used to diagnose diseases. O, A, B, AB. These are known to us. You know your own blood group. The concept of grouping, blood grouping, was developed by Karl Landsteiner. Landsteiner identified A blood group, B blood group and O blood group. A, B, O blood groups were identified by Karl Landsteiner. Then who identified AB blood group? AB blood group was recognized by De Castello and Steney in 1902. Human blood has two components, blood cells and plasma. Human blood has two components, blood cells and plasma. The blood cells RBC, red blood cells have antigen on the surface. The red blood cells have antigen on the surface. The antigens are called as agglutinogens. Another component of blood, plasma. The plasma has antibodies. Antibodies are found in the plasma. Antibodies are called as agglutinins. Antibodies are found in the plasma of blood. Antigens are proteins which are found on the surface of red blood cells. The antigens and antibodies are useful in identifying the blood group. Blood grouping is based on the presence or absence of antigens and antibodies. A, B, O, AB blood groups are identified based on the presence of antigens or absence of antigens, presence of antibodies or absence of antibodies. In this diagram, we see 4 red blood cells. In the first red blood cell, the letter A is printed. In A blood group individuals, the red blood cell has A antigen on the surface. Here it is mentioned as alpha. The B blood group individuals have B antigen on the surface. Here it is mentioned as beta. AB blood individuals have A and B antigen on the surface of RBC. A blood group, the RBC has A antigen. B blood group, the RBC has B antigen on the surface. AB blood group, both antigens, both A and B antigens are on the surface. O blood group individuals have no antigen on the surface of red blood cells. Then agglutinins or antibodies are present in the plasma. Antibodies are present in the blood plasma. Carefully look at this. Let us start from A. Type of blood cell. A blood group RBC has A antigen. Antigen A, which it is given in antigen in red blood cells. A blood group antigen is present. It is given in yellow color. The RBC of A blood group individuals have A antigen on the surface. The RBCs of red blood cells of B individuals have B antigen on the surface. B antigen is given in green color. The red blood cells of AB blood group individuals have both A and B antigen. Both A and B antigen. O blood group individuals have no antigen on the surface of RBC. The red blood cell of O blood group individuals have no antigen on the surface of RBC. Antibodies in plasma. If no antigen is present, antibody against A and B are present in the plasma. O blood group has no antigen, so both antibodies are present in the plasma. A blood group has A antigen, so B antibody is present. B blood group has B antigen on the surface, so plasma has A antibody. AB blood group individuals have both A and B antibody on the surface of RBC, so the plasma has no antibody. If antigen is present, the antibody will be absent. If no antigen, both antibodies are present. So the presence or absence of antigen antibodies help us to recognize the O, A, B and AB blood groups. Based on the presence or absence of antigen and antibodies, human blood group is classified into 4 groups called A, B, AB and O. An individual has one of the 4 blood groups. Shall we do one exercise? Let us fill the gap. A blood group individuals have antigen dash is present on the surface of RBC. A. Antigen A is present on the surface of RBC. And antibody dash is present in the plasma. Anti-B. B blood group individuals have dash antigen. B antigen is present on the surface of RBC. And which antibody? Anti-A antibody is present in the plasma. AB group individuals have 2 antigens. A and B are present on the surface of RBC. In AB group individuals, antigen A and B are present on the surface of RBC. Then what kind of antibody will be present in the plasma? No antibody will be in the plasma. Antibodies are absent in the plasma of AB. O group individuals have no antigens. Antigen A and B are absent. In O, antigen A and B are absent on the surface of RBC. So the plasma contains both antibodies A and B. That is anti-A, anti-B antibodies. Now I hope you have understood how the blood group is recognized. The person who is donating the blood is called as donor. Donor is one who is donating the blood, giving blood. The person who is receiving the blood is recipient. Let us have a small discussion about blood donation. In blood transfusion, one must consider the antigen and antibody compatibility. There should be matching between antigen and antibody of donor and recipient. If A blood is given to another person who has A blood group, there will be matching between antigen and antibody. If B blood is given to another person whose blood group is B, there will be matching between antigen and antibody. So in blood transfusion, one must consider the antigen and antibody compatibility. Compatibility means the matching between the donor and the person receiving the blood recipient. Matching between donor and recipient blood, there should be There should be matching between the antigen and antibody among the donor and recipient. That is compatibility. If there is no compatibility, what will happen? When an individual receives a mismatched blood group, from the donor, agglutination or clumping of blood occurs in the body, which leads to death. When an individual receives a mismatched blood group, for an example, if A blood group individual receives B blood, there will be mismatching. That will result in agglutination or clumping. The blood cells RBCs join together, clump together. Blood cannot flow, so that results in death. So in blood transfusion, one must consider the antigen and antibody compatibility between donor and recipient. A donor, A blood group person can donate blood to AB. B blood group individual can donate blood to AB. But O blood group individual can donate blood to A, B, AB, B and O also. O blood group individual can give blood to all A, AB, B and O. So O blood group individual is called as universal donor. Which blood group is called as universal donor? O. What's the reason? O blood has no antigen, so it will be compatible. It will match all other types. So O is universal donor. Now let us see the donor and recipient relationship. O blood group, universal donor. So O can be given to O, A, B, AB. A can be given to two individuals. A can be given to A and AB. B blood can be donated to two individuals, that is B and AB. But AB can receive blood from all. O can receive blood from O only. O can receive blood from O. AB can receive blood from all. So AB is universal recipient. AB blood has no antibody. AB blood group has no antibody in the plasma, so it can receive blood from O. AB can receive blood from O. AB can receive blood from A. AB can receive blood from B and AB. So AB blood group is universal recipient. Let us read the table. It is easy for you. Antigen on the RBC: A antigen A, B antigen B, AB antigen A and B, O no antigen. Then antibody: if A antigen is present, anti-B antibody will be present in the plasma. Anti-B antibody, antigen B, anti-A antibody. Antigen A and B is in AB. AB has antigen A and B, so no antibody. O has no antigen, so both anti-A and anti-B antibodies. A can donate blood to, we already learned two options, A and AB. B can donate blood to B and AB. AB can donate blood to AB only. O can donate blood to A, B, AB and O. So O is universal donor. Now let us see, can receive blood from. A can receive blood from A and O. B can receive blood from B and O. AB can receive blood from A, B, AB and O. So AB blood group is universal recipient. O can receive blood from O only. We have already discussed about A, B, O blood groups. What is positive and negative? Positive, negative, positive, negative. This is another kind of grouping. It is based on another antigen, that is RH antigen. In addition to A antigen, B antigen, the blood cells have Rh antigen. If Rh antigen is present, the blood group is positive. If Rh antigen is absent, the blood group is negative. Rh blood group was identified by Landsteiner and Weiner in 1940 in rhesus monkey. So the first letter R, first two letters Rh. The surface of RBC contains the antigen for Rh factor. Rh blood group, this is Rh positive, this is Rh negative. If Rh antigen is present, here it is given in green color. If Rh antigen is present on the surface of red blood cell, the blood group is positive, Rh positive. If no Rh antigen is on the surface of RBC, the blood group is Rh negative. The surface of RBC contains the antigen for Rh factor. Rh positive persons have Rh antigen on the surface of RBC, while Rh negative persons do not have Rh antigens on the surface of RBC. Antibodies developed against this Rh antigen is called Rh antibodies. Rh antibodies are not naturally present. They are developed when wrongly the blood is given, blood is donated. Carefully look at this diagram. The red color blood vessel is artery. The blue color blood vessel is vein. In between arteries and veins, capillaries. Capillaries are there. We have already discussed in the previous video. Arteries, capillaries and vein. This is this shows circulatory system. Blood from capillaries cannot come out. Blood from capillaries cannot come out, but the plasma of the blood can come out of the capillaries through small holes. Oxygen can come out of the capillaries through capillaries. Nutrients can come out of the capillaries. Nutrients, oxygen, white blood cells come out of the capillaries and stay outside the capillaries in tissue spaces. What is tissue space? Tissue has cells, in between tissue cells, tissue space is present. In the tissue space, plasma, WBCs, nutrients coming out of blood capillaries stay. This is lymph. Lymph is a fluid, colorless fluid that stays in the tissue space. What is lymph? Lymph is a colorless fluid. It stays in tissue space. It contains plasma of blood, WBCs, nutrients, oxygen and some metabolic waste materials. And this lymph supplies nutrients to the areas where blood vessels cannot go. Blood vessels cannot reach all the cells. Blood vessels cannot reach all the cells. In those areas, the lymph only supplies nutrients, oxygen. And the used lymph is collected by lymph capillaries. The green color vessels are lymph capillaries. The lymph capillaries collect the used lymphs. They drain the used lymphs. Then lymph capillaries join and form lymph vessels. The lymph vessels open in lymph nodes. Let us have another discussion about lymphatic system. Lymphatic system is formed of lymph capillaries, lymph vessels, lymph nodes and lymph. The lymphatic system comprises of lymphatic capillaries, lymphatic vessels, lymph nodes and lymph ducts. What is lymph? Lymph is a fluid that flows through the lymphatic system. This diagram shows many lymph vessels and the small spherical structures are lymph nodes. Our body has 600 lymph nodes. The lymph nodes have small tubes called as lymphatic ducts. Lymphatic ducts open into lymph nodes. Lymph nodes here, they are dots. And used lymph from various tissue spaces are collected by lymph capillaries and lymph vessels. And the lymph flows through the lymph vessels. What are the components of lymphatic system? Lymph, lymphatic ducts, lymph node, lymphatic vessels and lymphatic capillaries are the components of lymphatic system. Lymph nodes are small oval or pear-shaped structures located along the length of lymphatic vessels. Along the lymphatic vessels, small spherical structures are formed. They are lymph nodes. We have 6 central lymph nodes. Here the lymph nodes are shown in enlarged view. What is lymph? Lymph is a colorless fluid. It stays in the intercellular spaces. Lymph from the intercellular spaces drain into lymphatic capillaries. Lymph from the intercellular spaces are collected into lymphatic capillaries. These capillaries join. Lymph is a colorless fluid formed. It has plasma proteins. Lymph is a colorless fluid. It is formed of plasma proteins, and blood cells escape into the intercellular spaces into tissues. The blood cells escape from blood vessels, enter into intercellular spaces. That is also part of lymph. How do the blood cells escape? The blood cells escape into intercellular spaces in the tissues through the pores present in the wall of capillaries. The wall of capillaries have holes. Through the holes, blood cells escape. These blood cells and plasma proteins all together form a colorless fluid, lymph. The lymph is similar to blood plasma, but it is colorless and contains less proteins. Lymph contains very small amount of nutrients, oxygen, CO2, water and WBC. Then lymph has WBC, water, CO2, oxygen, proteins, WBCs. The lymph is collected from intercellular spaces by lymphatic capillaries. The capillaries join and form lymph vessels. Lymph vessels open into lymph nodes. Let us see the functions of lymph. Lymph supplies nutrients and oxygen to those parts where blood vessels cannot reach. Blood vessels cannot reach all the cells. In such areas, nutrients and oxygen are supplied by lymph. Lymph drains, that means collects. Lymph drains away excess of tissue fluid and metabolites. Metabolites are products which are produced during the functioning of cells. Waste materials are also metabolites, and returns protein to the blood from tissue space. The lymph drains away excess tissue fluid and metabolites. After draining the excess fluid, the lymph returns proteins to the blood from the tissue spaces. From the tissue spaces, the proteins return to the blood. The lymph also carries absorbed fat from small intestine to the blood. Small intestine has small finger-like structures. We have learned in 9th standard. They absorb nutrients. Carbohydrates and proteins are absorbed by blood vessels. Carbohydrates and proteins are absorbed by blood vessels, but fat from the small intestine can be absorbed only by the lymphatic capillaries. From the intestinal villi, the lymphatic capillaries, name of the capillaries lacteals, they absorb digested fat. Digested fat cannot be absorbed by the blood vessels. They can be absorbed by lymphatic capillaries called as lacteals. They are found inside intestinal villi. Intestinal villi of finger-like outgrowths found inside small intestine. They absorb the digested nutrients. Lymphocytes present in the lymph defend the body from infections. The lymph flows in between the tissue spaces. The lymph has lymphocytes. The lymphocytes fight against disease-causing organism and defend the body, protect the body. These are the functions of lymph.